What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's episode, today's video, we have part two of our trainer takes of Legends ZA. You guys know me, I'm Kirbias. Yeah, and I'll let our guests introduce themselves. If this is your first time seeing a part of this, you guys probably don't know who this is.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm Red Bug. I do Pokemon content on YouTube. I stream on YouTube as well. And I'm an up and coming YouTuber myself. Not
Yeah.
not really too special. Just I'm learning as I go. Hopefully people enjoy the content I put out. It is what it is.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure having you on the channel, bro.
Appreciate it.
No problem, bro. So last time we talked about, if you guys missed part one, go to Red Bug's channel and check out the first part. It pretty much was just us talking about our first impressions. At the time, the game had only been out for like 4 days, maybe. So we didn't really know much. We were really just learning along with everybody else. I checked my time on the game. I've beaten the game, got the shiny charm, completed the Pokedex. So I'm at like 115 hours ish. So, but that's with like some AFK shiny hunting too. Like I'll leave
hmm
it on when I go to sleep and then check it when I get up to go to work. So, but yeah, what's your kind of update on your first impressions of what's been going on?
I don't know. I've been really enjoying the game. The music,
Mhm.
it's Pokemon music. We mentioned that before. It's just a little. I guess I guess it's like a jazz twist they added to it. I
Mhm.
really enjoy it. I really
I was
enjoy it.
listening to that today. I was like, the
And
jazz
then
twist on the OG is good.
it's fire. I think it's definitely better than the X and Y. Just because of that little
Mhm.
twist to me.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I just been really enjoying the game. Like when I'm at work, I be like, damn, I should have brought my Switch so I can play on my downtime. But it is what it
Yeah.
is. Like when I wake up, I want to play it. Like I ain't been like this for a long time for any game in general.
Right.
But the closest I came to this was Ghost of Yote. But
Okay.
even since Pokemon came out after, I haven't like put the Pokemon game down to go play that game. So Pokemon is really, to me, I really enjoy this game. Of course, it has its downs. It could be a little bit
Right.
better, but I
Of
really
course.
enjoy it. I really been enjoying it, and I think I'm almost done with the game. I'm like right there probably, but I really
Right.
been enjoying the game.
I came and checked out your stream last night for a little bit right before I went to sleep, and you were like right there. I don't know if you actually went into Lysander Cafe.
hmm
You did. You went in and
Yeah,
explored all of that and everything. Y'all, spoilers for the game. Like, I mean, the game at this point, when this video goes up, it'll be out for almost 2 weeks. So
yeah.
I feel like spoiler territory is okay now. But yeah, so you've kind of seen like a good bit of the game. Um, yeah, kind of. How do you feel about like just getting around in the exploration of the game and like, do you find that is probably one of your favorite parts, or do you just like, have you really taken the time to like explore the map?
I would like to think I have. I definitely enjoy. Sometimes I be thinking in my head like, man, I wish we had some skates or a bike. Only
Right,
because I'm so used to using either the skates in X and Y or just the bike in general. But
right.
the map is huge and you can fast travel. But since they made the shiny so accessible, like like you can get a random shiny just going down the alley. And like
Mm-hmm.
it was a quest yesterday I had to do. And I thought I've been in that area. I remember seeing the area, but it was a fast travel point that I never got in that area.
Right,
So but then with the wild zones too, like a wild zone is probably in each part of the map. So if you go to that wild zone, you might as well check around it because if you shiny hunt, you could probably have a
right.
chance of anything spawning. The only thing I don't like though is the parkour stuff. Because I'm just
I
so
can
bad at
see that.
platforming, so I just don't like it.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
other than that, it's cool.
Um, I really like the other day I was trying to get one of the screws for Canary,
hmm
and I couldn't get across to that building, and I had to like roll and then hit the glide button and then hope I land high enough to get. It was a lot. It's like,
See that I like. That I like.
yeah, Yeah, it definitely makes you think to get a lot of the items and stuff, or like you see a Pokemon on a rooftop you don't think you can get to, and then you find out you can use the Rotom glide to go. You go from one building to this building to another. Um, or sorry, but like I know I'm like say a lot, but like wild area, I think it's 15. There's larvatars in that wild area, but
Yeah.
they're not on the floor. They're on a roof, and you have to go to a hollow elevator, go up to another building, jump from one building, and then cross to the other building to get to the larvatars in that wild area. And of different ways you can go there pretty much. So yeah, yeah.
That ain't bad.
No, yeah, definitely been having a lot of fun with it. Kind of on the shiny hunting side, it's been like I got the shiny charm yesterday, so I didn't really find many shinies yesterday. But today I hit one of my targets. I've been shiny hunting Phantom since Monday, and then I got the shiny charm, and I was like, well, I'm gonna keep going and see if it comes up quicker than it has, because I was at like 700 encounters, and today I got it at 792, and then I went to another building, got an Emolga, and then a random encounter Furfru. So it was like I've been having fun just kind of fast traveling around and seeing what spawns,
That
as
Furfru
for the most part.
is he's black, right? He's like black with white.
Hmm.
That's fire.
Hmm.
And you know what? I've been seeing a lot of people do the pictures
Yeah.
still. I haven't seen nobody really take the pictures with the Furfru. Maybe I've been snoozing and not seeing those, but they not really
Hmm.
doing him.
Right. No, I haven't seen many pictures with Furfrou either. And Furfrou is such a unique Pokemon because you can like cut its hair to like a pyramid style that like Cleopatra's crown or whatever. They have a top hat, its hair turns into a star. It's pretty cool. I'm surprised I haven't seen a lot of it too with the shiny, because those different styles are really cool and interesting in my opinion. Kind of really just like it was the first glimpse of like Pokemon character customization, like getting to put stuff that you actually get to use in battle on a Pokemon.
Right.
Um, so, but I really haven't seen many people use Furfrou either. But there is a whole quest line, a side quest line that you have to. So first you show this lady a Pokemon with Razor Leaf, then you show her Pokemon with like Flamethrower or something, and those unlock the full like all the character customizations for Furfrou, and then you have to take on like the Furfrou Elite Four. So you have to go around to each restaurant, and end of the quest, you battle a lady with a shiny Furfrou,
That's
which is
fire.
really cool. But I haven't done it yet because I was waiting to catch a shiny Furfrou. Yeah, it's so tough. I think that's like a really fun. Um, I think that's a really fun idea that like you battle your way up, and then like that's like one of the only trainers with a shiny Pokemon in any Pokemon game. It's like one of two or something like that. So
That it's crazy
yeah.
because I was just thinking that
Um.
yesterday too. Like I never seen a trainer with a shiny Pokemon. Damn, I was just resetting to get a Noivern or a Noibat. I was just trying to do before I got off stream, and I was thinking like, what if one of these NPC
Mhm.
trainers down there with that Pokemon becomes shiny? I'd be pissed off. But then now that you say that, it's crazy that they actually gave a trainer a
Right.
shiny Pokemon.
Right. No. Yeah. I definitely I think that would be a cool concept to see more trainers with shiny Pokemon. I know there was one. I, dude, I've put so much time into these Pokemon games. I know there was one for sure in the last. I think it was the last island in Sun and Moon is like Pony Pony Island or something like that. And you go to that Pokemon Center, and the guy has a shiny Execute, and he was like at the time the only trainer, what like NPC trainer with the shiny Pokemon. Um, and I thought that was the coolest thing when I was younger, that there was a trainer with a shiny Execute. Because Execute is really cool. It's like golden. It's like a bunch of gold eggs.
Mm.
So yeah. Um, but yeah, definitely. I've been enjoying just walking around the city and seeing what I can find. Even like today, I was walking around and there was a cafe I had never been to before, and it added as a wild travel or fast travel spot within my in my game. So it's really cool that like on paper, the city saying that a game is set in only one city makes it sound really small.
Yeah,
But there's stuff that I'm still finding till this day in the game um that's making the game feel bigger than it like not than it actually is, but like yeah, I guess so than it actually is because I haven't been up every street crevice. I haven't been up every alley. I haven't been on top of every rooftop. Um like I'm finding like Dratini spawns because Dratini's a rare spawn, and so I'm like, oh, is there a Dratini there that I haven't seen in this new spot? Or I ran into an Alpha Gumi spawn yesterday. Yeah,
that's
it was pretty
crazy.
cool. Just kind of like again the exploration has been 90% of the game for me. Just kind of
Yeah.
seeing what I can find. And I think that's what I put in my top 10. In one of my top 10s, it was like number 4 or something that like I was ready to explore the city and see what I could find.
It's definitely big enough. Like you said, like it make it sound like, oh man, it's just one little area, but it's big
Mhm.
enough. It's definitely big enough because
Yeah,
it's all the alleyways, the side streets. It's definitely huge.
right, right. No, definitely that's yeah. So like kind of switching gears a little bit. So you've played up to what have you played up to?
The last mission I did
What was the
was
last?
I think it was the Lysander Cafe, and
Okay,
then I think we
okay,
went and talked to Emma. Yeah, no,
okay,
no, we went to talk to Emma first to find out who the guy was, and then it happened to be the guy with the
mm-hmm.
white and red hair. Then we went to the Lysander's hideout. Then so now I think my
Okay,
next main mission is to go back to Hotel Z, I believe,
okay.
and that was
So
the
so
last
far, how
thing.
are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about the story holding up?
It ain't bad. It's a lot of like, what can I say? Russ Syndicate, I guess, supposed to be the evil guys, but they had you
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff to help people. To me, right now, the real villain, I don't know how to say her name at all, is the SBC lady, the black character that leads them from the, what are they called, the
Instith or something
yeah, her.
like that.
She's the real villain to me in my
Yeah.
eyes, because she was willing to go to any length to make you come compete in that tournament. She I ain't gonna say she broke into the hotel, but she came into the hotel, came to our strategy meet. She sent her goons. She put a barrier around Hotel Z, and then she was just willing to do stuff herself. She was definitely the main villain. But I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm thinking AZ is still kind of evil, probably. Like he still can't let it go. I
Okay.
think maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong, but they still evil. I just don't like that. Like some of the people that was in Team Flair is trying to make it seem like, well, if AZ never did what he did, we would have never did what, well, Lysander would have never did what he did. So I just hate that they trying to
Right.
take the blame off them and put it on him. Like, yeah, he's to blame for his crimes, but y'all
Yeah.
are to blame for y'all crimes because his happened like thousands of years ago.
Right.
Y'all are 5 years ago. Like, y'all didn't have to go look for
Right.
this weapon.
Mm-mm. At all.
But
They
the
didn't
story, I
have
don't
to
know. I
at
like
all.
the story though. The story is decent. It's definitely decent.
It's it's definitely a captivating like a captivating story. Like I definitely got involved in the story. Everything from like okay, so with Jenseth, right? I wanted to do the tournament. When they like this sounds fun. Um and they were like, no, we're gonna go do the rogue mega evolutions first. And I was like, all right, whatever. So we did finally get to battle in the tournament. It was really enjoyable because I was looking forward to it in the first place. Um but I really have enjoyed the story a lot. Like everything from like getting to see like the new team Flare. Like that was like I was like, oh, they're gonna bring Team Flare back. Now we have the real villains of the story done showed up, and um and getting to see like every character, every person you fought had like a story element to them first before you fought them. After you hit rank F, like Corbo is a great example. Like Corbo, you go into this place thinking that Corbo is just this evil guy, like he's a scammer, he's evil, he's a mob boss. But then you really get into it and he's honestly just a loving guy and an orphan who just like used what he learned to the best of his ability. Watching or did enjoy watching the people grow and seeing their character development and whatnot when you do get to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the character that's with him, what's his name? I call him Queen. But the dude with the sideburns and the mohawk, he's in the Rust Syndicate.
Oh yeah. Felipe.
Yeah, him. I feel like if he was in charge, they would be way worse than what they was.
Oh yeah.
And I might be wrong, but I got the feeling that he's the heavyset guy that was in Team Flare. The guy who had the red mohawk with the two lines here.
Oh, Zarosik.
Yeah, that's who he looked like.
Scientist.
Yeah, he looked like him though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
he definitely
crazy.
Looks like him. He's not. Zarosik is in jail.
That's crazy.
I wish that would have been a crazy connection. That would have been a fun connection. But yeah. And then also another part of the story one part of the story I really do wish they would have developed. I wish you would have spent more time with Team MZ. Like at the end of the game, you've only battled Tawny like 3 times. You've battled Lita and Naveen twice, like once with their megas, once without. Like, you really you didn't spend much time with your team for you guys to be so close knit. It wasn't like, oh, this is our team. It really did feel like, at times, it felt like the Kalos gang, where like they kind of just showed up every now and again and helped you do a fight, or you guys fought once and then you didn't fight them or see them again until right before you went to your 8th gym badge or to the climax of the story, you know? And I really did like, but like I do like their characters, so I do wish I could have seen more of them in general.
Especially the other two, because Tawny was pissing me off. Like, she pissed me off a lot. She always gone saying she helping people. But they should have at least made it where they show her actually helping people. Like, you just randomly run into her. They should have done that. Right. But then once I found out she took out the loan and had that $1 million interest, I'm like, and then they forcing us to help. Like, I don't want to help her. Like, I just got thrown into all of this. I only been in this city for a week. And look what I got to get into. It's crazy.
Mind you, this is my vacation. They make it very clear that you came to Kalos on vacation, and now you're getting roped in with all this stuff.
That's crazy. And then Naveen, I definitely feel like we should have did more with him, especially when it comes to like the customization with the clothes and stuff like that. He should have been more involved with that stuff. Like, I think he only gave us 1 pair of shoes. He's supposed to be like this designer. Yeah. But he only give us 1, and the shoes he gave us, I don't know if he won those in a raffle or something. I'm hoping he didn't design those. I forget what they said, cause them was ass. Them shoes he gave us was ass. And then
the shoes and the hat.
That hat was terrible. That's the thing. When the game came out, I had work, so I had to wait and watch everybody play. That's one thing I knew for like besides getting Totodile. I knew for a fact the first couple things I was doing was picking Totodile and taking that damn hat off. That was the first 2 things I wanted to do.
Dog, I kept it on until I could do character customization, just so my character could just so I could look like the box art for a little bit.
No, but that shirt,
I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, he gave us the hat.
That shirt you had on, that shirt fire. I need that. The one, I think it's a black shirt with the black and white stripes on the sleeve.
Oh yeah. With the overalls.
I need that.
Yeah, I bought all the overalls, so now I just switch out the colors because I think you had asked me this question and I didn't know the answer, but you can say you have all the overalls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a blue overalls with a pink shirt, red overalls with an orange shirt. You can mix and match the colors. So you can do the blue overalls with the orange shirt or the pink overalls with the red shirt. Like you can kind of mix and match the colors and it looks really cool like because they do make a good job of making sure all the colors correlate. So last time we were talking about the character customization, in a way, there's still a lot of character customization in clothes because you can mix and match the colors. Just like clothing wise, there's not a lot of types of clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but I like your fit. I didn't think the crop top was gonna work well with my character, but I saw you had it on. And I was like,
Nah,
you know,
nah,
it
hold
don't
on.
look
Nah,
bad.
hold on. No, I had to take the shorts off. That's not my fit. She set me up for that. That's not my fit. She said the crop top does look good. I'll give it to you.
I know
But no, them
she did
shorts,
set
that's
you
not
up.
my she set me up. I didn't think she was going. But I should have known though, because every time I talk to that lady, she put me in some straight garbage. And that time she just happened to put me in some little shorts. No, we can't do this. We cannot. The shirt was fire though. I left the shirt
The
on
shirt
for a
was
little bit.
fire. The little shorts was
No.
I remember I put in the comments. I said if you was a girl, this would be a fire fit. I
Yeah.
just can't get behind the shorts.
No, the shorts was wilding. The shirt fire though.
I
I'll
don't.
give it to her. The shirt definitely is fire. Especially in
I
the black.
talked to her. I talked to her once, and I was like, I have not talked to her again since, because she put me in something so trash. I was like, bro, just let me get back to the default fit. I don't even care no more.
And
It
then
was so ugly.
she definitely will do it to you every time. But that one clothing store that was locked, I guess they had it locked behind a quest. So I finally
Hmm.
so basically I was like I wanted to wear a suit just because the suits just look better than most. So what was it? I was thirsty to wear a suit before I had that unlocked. So I ended up wearing that girl top with the it's like a little bulgy here, but you could tell it's for a girl. It's like a vest. It's like, but then they got like this like bow thing here. It worked out for a little bit, but
Hmm.
then it just I like nah, I gotta change it. It started looking too crazy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I want to
No,
do a
I
trench
definitely
coat
thought they
fit
was
too
gonna
though.
keep that place. The trench coat fit would be tough. That trench coat fit, I feel like if you get the right mix and match together with it, you could really walk around looking tough. Um, I wish you could like open the trench coat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, I feel like it still would be tough either way. Damn. What else? Yeah. The how do you feel about the wild zones? Like, I in concept personally, right? I think the wild zones are a bad. I can see in that mission with Corbo where those guys were talking about, where they were like, "Well, the wild zones is taking over our city, and like we have nowhere to go anymore because the wild Pokemon are taking over." Personally, I feel like if somebody did that to my city, I would be upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like why are you putting a conservation zone in the middle of my city? You know, but having them there, like for a gameplay wise, I feel like it's okay because like you want to catch as many Pokemon as possible, and you can't have all these random Pokemon running across your city.
Yeah.
So, how you
I,
feel?
I I feel the same thing because you do start to lose, like you actually lose that area. So now that area just become
Hmm.
limited to catching Pokemon. Even though like the wild zone where the Froakie is standing on top of that monument thing, like you can run across it in the early
Hmm.
game. You really don't never really do anything there, so it really doesn't matter. But I mean, you do lose like
Right.
sections of the map. That's about it. But speaking of people feeling away, in the quest where you have to look for Ivor's sister, Gwen, I think her name is. You have to go talk to all the different NPCs. One of those NPCs complained about cleaning up Pokemon droppings all the time. As
I didn't
soon as
even
it
pay
happened,
attention to
as
that.
soon as it happened, I wrote it down, which was crazy. I
Hmm.
mean, and I didn't even think
That's
about that.
cool.
I didn't think about that at all. So now you got to constantly clean up behind Pokemon using the bathroom all through the city. That is kind of crazy. So limiting them
Yeah,
to them little sections really does
yeah,
help.
yeah. That's true. That's true. Because yeah, I don't know. Just like every Pokemon in the daggone Kalos region is there, and now you got everybody dropping just walking around everywhere. Um, but that's cool that they even are paying attention to detail like that. That like somebody probably would find that an issue because like you go to a park where there's a bunch of geese, there's geese dropping everywhere, and it's like you can't even walk because you don't know what you finna step in. So I feel
Yeah,
like that would be a huge problem in modern Lumio City. A huge
a
problem.
huge. But what are some like besides? I don't know if you've seen the leaks. I try not to get too far into the leaks. So I know they show Pokemon, but like, is it any Pokemon you personally would want to come to this game?
I haven't really taken a look. I've seen some of the leaks just like scrolling on social media. I haven't purposely looked, but obviously I want my boy Apom in the game. Like, like if anybody needs to come in the game for me, it's Apom. But like obviously I don't think they're gonna do it. Um, I don't probably some more center representation. Like give me like Luxray, Staraptor, Drapion, Electivire, Magmortar. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I feel like a Mega Magmortar and a Mega Electivire would be so heat.
I
Like
think it would.
Magmortar already is tough with the cannons on its arm.
Yeah,
And so think about like it turns into like a Blastoise with the cannons on the back. And then it has the cannons on the hand, and you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it would be
That
so
sounds
tough.
fire. That would be fire. But who did you just say? Who did you just say? Oh, Luxray. I'm so tired of Luxray.
Oh,
I'm so tired of Luxray.
really,
I'm tired of him.
really.
I'm tired now. Now I'm tired of Tauros. I hate Tauros. I used to love Tauros because of Ash, but now I hate Tauros. I'm tired of seeing Tauros, and I'm tired of Luxray.
You know it's crazy. Tauros and Luxray, they haven't missed the. I'm about to lie. Tauros has missed the game. Luxray hasn't missed the game on the Switch. It was in the Sword and Shield DLC. Then it was in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Then it was in Legends Arceus. Then it was in Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
And then this is the first game where they haven't had a Luxray as a available wild catch,
good.
which is surprising because Clement had one in the anime. So it's like I'm really surprised that it wasn't in the base game for ZA.
And then
Cause,
like I
but
think we should.
yeah, I can see how you get sick of it.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. Even though I think that's like one of the few shinies I have is a shiny Luxray.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I want more Galar Pokemon. Don't go too
Okay.
crazy, but like give me like Centiskorch. Uh, what's the toxicity and
Mhm.
what's that bird? What's the bird?
Oh, Corviknight.
Corviknight. Yeah, I love Corviknight. Even though he's not
I do.
even
I like
he
Corviknight
like
too.
top 3. I'll put like for the birds, I'll
Okay.
put Talonflame, and then I'll put Pidgeot, then Corviknight.
Okay.
I can't
I
do
think
Staraptor.
my really my
Yeah.
list is definitely it's a tie between Talonflame and Staraptor, and then Swellow, then Corviknight
Mm.
would be how I go all the way
I
down.
like
Cause
Swallow.
mhm,
I just don't like that they didn't give
Swellow's tough.
her a middle stage. They should have gave her a middle stage.
Mhm. No, definitely. It needed something to carry over because it was kind of crazy that it went from like Taylor to Swellow instantly. Um, and I feel like that also limited the character development for Ash's Swallow because, like you had a development episode for Fletching, then a development episode for Fletchender, and then you had a development episode for Talonflame. Well, then you had Taylor, and Taylor stayed Taylor for a good couple episodes, and then somebody else took the spotlight for them episodes, and then all of a sudden it's an episode where it's a ring competition, and now Taylor needs to evolve into Swellow, and it was just it's I don't want to say it was out of nowhere, but it did. It felt like because it didn't have that middle stage evolution, there was a lot of character development with that character that needed to grow before the evolution started, you know.
Mm.
And I feel like a middle stage evolution really balances when it comes to anime. It really balances a Pokemon out because you can get several developmental episodes with that middle stage evolution because it kind of breaks up the childish and the adult form, I guess you could call it, of a Pokemon, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Um, but yeah, I hope the DLC is good. I hope it's not like because they say you go to like Neo Lumio City. I hope it's not like they take the center of Lumio City and that's all you can explore. I kind of hope they redo the whole map in a way, like just but make it look different in some form because this is supposed to be a whole new area and this is a $30 DLC. We're paying $30 for one DLC instead of $30 for two this time. So
I didn't
I
think of
definitely
that.
hope it's better.
I didn't
Yeah,
think of that at all. And well, I
yeah,
mean, maybe you think it can be they just haven't announced that. Like maybe they plan on giving us a
hmm
second part. Hopefully that's the case though.
right.
And then with the DLC, yeah, I hope they do. They got to do something different. They have to do something different. With the with them having the gates there for the routes, I was hoping they would at least open up a gate. You don't got to give me every route. Give me at least one route that I can leave the city or whatever. But or like have some type of, you think they'll have some type of portals or somewhere like around the map and you just jump in the portal and it takes you somewhere else?
I think so. Cause yeah, that's kind of Hoopa's whole thing is like being able to go somewhere else. Um, and I know you just replayed Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I hope they play into there's a mega timeline and a non-mega timeline, like they discuss in that game, because like you hear about it and then they don't discuss it anymore, and then the next generation has Mega Evolution. Then Gen 8 doesn't have Mega Evolution, doesn't talk about Mega Evolution at all. It's all about Dynamaxing. Gen 9 doesn't talk about Dynamaxing or Mega Evolution, and then it's just terrestrialization. So you don't know what timeline these games take place in because they don't discuss the timeline anymore. Um, and I really hope they play into that. Like we get to go to a timeline where Mega Evolution doesn't exist, and now for some reason Pokemon are mega evolving in this timeline, but it's not because it exists in this timeline. It's because something's seeping over to our other timeline, if that
That'd
makes
be
sense.
crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But speaking about the
Yeah.
DLC, how do you feel like a lot of people was complaining that they announced it so early?
Mhm.
Like if they plan on doing I would rather know about it. And that way if
Right.
like you can, like some people, you when the DLC drop, you might not have the money to go spend on it. So that way they're giving you all this time to get the money and pay for it.
This isn't the first game to announce DLC before the game drops. Like number one, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat always announces their first few characters that are coming out after the game. Like we knew Homelander and Peacemaker were coming out for Mortal Kombat 1 before the game was even out. And it was just a matter of waiting for Homelander and it no, Homelander and Omni-Man before they
Omni
came
Man,
out. You
yeah.
know, it really is it's not a shock that they announced games do this. I feel like it really gave people an opportunity to find something else to complain about because on top of Mega Evolution DLC coming out, they also came out and said, well, you're not going to get the Mega Evolutions for the starters unless you play online. So that just gave people fuel to the fire, and those two things being announced on the same day really gave people a reason to complain. So I don't hate it because this isn't the first thing. This isn't the first time a game has done this at all.
Yeah, they
So
definitely was just looking for
I
new things to cry about. And then it's
yeah.
so much to this game though. Like everybody just don't know. Like, uh, for
Mhm.
instance, the time and day counter around the mini map. I really never paid attention to that until I started seeing people talk about it. I'm like, huh, it's there. I honestly don't remember or don't recall them mentioning to press the plus button to do plus moves. I don't recall them telling me that, but then I figured it out. Once I figured it out, I started seeing people talk about it. I'm like, I've been figuring that out. And then also, I haven't noticed it, but I've seen people talking about it. Pikachu and Raichu, I guess they didn't test it with anybody else. But like, if you put a Pikachu and Raichu in like some shallow water or something, and like you tell them to go to sleep or something, and it floats, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen the animation for it, but you got to see the animations for it.
I saw the one for Pikachu today on TikTok. I was chilling and watching TikTok, and I saw it. I was like, that is so cool that, like, the attention to detail, like, they might not pay attention to putting, like, making high quality buildings, but these Pokemon animations are so good. They're so good. They really are. Like, I don't care. Like, I tell people, like, so I was talking to a friend last night. They were like, is the game really, like, ugly? And I was like, it's not. They focused on the Pokemon more than they focused on a building, because nobody's focusing. If you're a real Pokemon fan, you're not really, I don't want to say a real Pokemon fan, but like, if you're playing Pokemon, you're not focused on a building. You're focused on catching Pokemon. So adding personalization to a Pokemon would overtake a building looking good, in my opinion. You're sacrificing time taken to give Pikachu a sleeping animation in the water than putting a balcony on a building that I can walk on, that I'm just gonna get stuck on eventually, and I can't even go inside. It doesn't affect me. I'm sorry. Like, I really would rather them focus on the Pokemon, because I play Pokemon for the Pokemon, not for the looks of the area, if that makes sense.
For sure.
Of the little looks of the area. It's definitely nice to go to a route, and it's like you go to a new route and you're like, oh dang, I like the way this area looks. But then you focus on that for a little bit, and then you go catch some Pokemon. So
yeah, for sure.
It's really yeah.
And then I like that this game brung up the conversation about Sword and Shield not looking as bad as people making it seem. So I really appreciate that, because I seen somebody on Twitter started to take screenshots from Sword and Shield, and like, we need to start having this conversation now. What? Because at first they only showed the forest where Ponyta spawns in. Then somebody was like, oh, that's just one area. So then he started taking other screenshots to show, like, this game really didn't look as bad. Like, a lot of people was just force hating, and I think that's what it is now. I think a lot of people just force hate on Pokemon. Granted, the game been around since, let's call it 96 or whatever. Yeah, it should probably be like the best it can be, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people really just outgrown the genre of Pokemon. And it's right. Cool. It's cool. Like, you don't have to try to force yourself to play it and to only not enjoy it to just complain about it. But then again, people can just be looking for views.
Of course. Yeah. And that's where a lot of, I think, the hate comes from, is that, oh, let me hate on this game, and people are going to clickbait on what I'm saying. It was funny. I was watching a YouTuber probably 2 weeks ago before the game came out, and they were like, I'm not playing the game. I'm not buying it. Why are you live streaming the game the day the game comes out? Why are you still making videos?
Their excuse was, oh, this is my job. This is my job. I have to do it. Come on, bro.
You don't have to do nothing.
If it's something I don't like, and if it's my job, I'm not doing it. Like at work, I work in a warehouse. Granted, I don't have to do a lot no more, but if they wanted me to go in the air to pick an order, but I had to like physically climb off of my machine to reach all the way up the back of the pallet, I'm not doing that. I don't care if I have a harness on or not. I don't feel safe doing it. I'm not going to do it. So just because this is your job don't mean you have to make content on it. It's crazy. And then I'm starting to notice a lot of people complaining about the game didn't even buy the game. Like I'm glad I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate. So wait, you're not even playing the real copy of the game and you're making complaints.
Because mind you, the port that's on the download, from what I heard, I might be wrong, but the port from what I heard on the download is the Switch One version. So first off, you're playing the worst, like, No hate to my Switch One people.
I'm a
But
Switch
you're
One
playing the
person,
worst version of the game.
but it's not bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I'm just saying, like, you're judging it, but you're not hitting. You're not if a Switch One person right now is saying the game's not bad, and a Switch Two person is saying the game is okay, like I don't hate it. You're not hitting 60 FPS. You're getting mad pop in. You're getting, you know what I'm saying? The world's not loading to the full extent. The loading screens are not as good as everything else. So you're picking the word, like, again, no hate
The worst.
to my Switch One people. You're picking the worst version of the game to review and say you don't like, but you're not looking at everything else that the game has to offer. You know what I'm saying? So it's really Pokemon has really had a lot of Scarlet and Violet hate. I can't really not justify, because that game clearly was made for another console.
Yeah.
It was not
Honestly,
made for Switch
I
1.
hate way more issues with Scarlet and Violet than I had with Legends ZA. It's like night and day.
And it definitely was. That game I can't judge. Now I'm glad that people are saying, like, I used to say Scarlet and Violet were bad games mechanically, but story-wise, Scarlet and Violet was a beautiful story. I really enjoyed everything from, like, just going to Area Zero to playing the DLC. The DLC story was probably one of my favorite things, not just because I share a name with the main character of the DLC, but I legit, like, I really enjoyed playing through that DLC story, and then waiting the 2 months to play the rest of the half just to know what happened and know why Kieran started acting like that. I really did enjoy that. And then Legends Arceus, people said the game was too dull, but my headcanon, I guess, is that it was really crafted like an old-fashioned painting. If you look at it, like, I really think the game looked more like an old-fashioned Japanese painting. So that's why the colors were kind of dull, because it was like water paint, because that's what they used, was water paint. And then Sword and Shield hate is just, it's really boring, because, like, people just wanted something to complain about, because Sword and Shield hate was not as bad. Bring back the National Dex. People don't even talk about that anymore. You want to talk about a single tree in the wild area? Go look at Motostoke City. Go look at Holberry. Go look at Winden. Like, all these cities with all these views. Like, the game was overhated.
For sure. And then what was it? The museum. I went and did that side quest in there. Yeah, I went and did the side quest in there. It's a lot of stuff in there. I wish they would have kept the third floor. Maybe in the DLC we'll get the third floor. Just so I want to know what would be up there. It's crazy. Right. And
Did you see that they said that Volo is still alive?
Yes. That's crazy. Will he make an appearance? Since he can time travel,
no,
and we dealing with Hooper, he has to make an appearance in the DLC. He has to. Which I don't know. They might not go that crazy though. They might not go that crazy.
They should just go ahead and do a Legends trilogy. And like this, like, you have Legends Arceus, then you have this game that doesn't really like tie into it, but like it plays into the Legends story in a way. And then I'm guessing from what I've seen, they're saying Legends Galar is next.
Right.
So then you go play into AZ being at the Darkest Day, and Volo has something to do with the Darkest Day, and then he's really culminated into the big bad of this Legends game, of the Legends trilogy. And then personally, you don't have to do another Legends game after that if you do a trilogy, because you've told a complete story at this point. You don't have to keep making more to satisfy people. You know what I'm saying? Even though Legends is a good concept, but just start putting Legends mechanics in regular Pokemon games. Like, we have champions. I don't think we need another turn-based main series Pokemon game. That's just me. Because I know that's like, a lot of people really do like the turn-based.
Me.
But I don't think I know. Yeah, I know. We talked about it.
But my thing is, I don't know. I just love that. I like. Don't get me wrong. I hate turn-based games. I don't know how I just been a fan of Pokemon for so long. Like I tried other turn-based. I even tried to play Final Fantasy. I just couldn't get into the turn-based. I hate waiting. But when it comes to Pokemon, I'm perfectly fine with it for some reason. I don't know. If anything, like if they do stop, just at least give me at least one game similar to Sword and Shield, and I'll be fine and I'll be
Right,
okay. And I'll still play Pokemon. It just at least give me one more title like that.
right.
Or even
No,
if you
yeah, I definitely.
just redo an old game, don't do Kanto. I don't
Hmm.
know. Do redo Black and White or something like you did for BDSP, and then I'll be straight. I'll be
Yeah.
straight.
Speaking of like battling, kind of moving to like, I guess this will be like our last topic for this video. Um, unless we go on like another tangent, and obviously that's okay too.
Yeah.
Uh, the battle zones. How do you feel? Because I feel like they're fun. Once you get in the end game, you unlock a whole another thing, and it gets repetitive, but like at the same time, it's cool just like sneaking up on people and catching people lacking.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main things I like is being able to sneak up on them. Like even if
Hmm.
they turn around and they get me, I'ma run from that battle just so I can come back and try to sneak up on you again. And then like not
Right.
for nothing, like if you low on funds, your best bet to make money is the battle zone. The best bet.
Hmm.
I think what yesterday I wound up making like $66,000 just from one night of battle zone, and it wasn't even a full night. I left a little bit early because I had got all my points. I knew I made a decent amount of money, so I just left. So if you want to buy all the clothing you can buy, go to the battle zone. I'm a big fan of the battle zone, and I really don't like battling that often, but I'm gonna have to make some. I gotta make money, so that's one reason I gotta go to the battle zone, and I gotta start working on my battles. Last time I look, I'm only at like 170 something, so I got a lot of work to put in, which is I don't understand how I'm only at 170 something.
You, it doesn't make sense once you finish. Like I checked at the end of the game and I was at like two. So I told you in the chat I was like two something, four something, and I was like, "There's no way I still have to do 600 more battles." But there's a method you can do. You get a turbo controller, like
What is a
not
turbo
sponsored.
controller?
Okay, I have mine right here. So this was my turbo controller, right? Not sponsored. I don't
Man, that
know. I
controller
actually don't
look
know the
way
brand.
better than what I got. See, I don't really play Switch games. I only play Pokemon on Switch. Like, other
Right.
than that, this the controller I got in my hand mostly.
Yeah.
So I just went and bought this little Charmander controller.
That's
I
what this
need
one
that.
feels like. Is a P5 controller, low key. But this is like a pro controller, and so right here is a turbo button. This button right here,
Uh-huh.
and you press and hold this in A, and then it'll keep pressing A without you pressing it at all.
Hmm.
So then you go to, I think it's like Cafe La O or Restaurant La or something like that, or Whoa, I don't know. And you just keep battling and you have to keep locking on, and you get a Pokemon like Zygarde with extreme speed, and the battles just go over and over and over and over and over again, and you get money out of it. You make more money than you spend to actually do the battles. um and you're doing battles like you battle three Pokemon, or you battle three battles, and then you're doing these battles so fast because your Pokemon's so high leveled and the Pokemon are only like level 30, that like you're getting three battles done in the matter of like 2 minutes. And so like what I did the other night when I was watching your stream is I just had it going, and I was just clicking the back button, was that L2, and letting the turbo go, and I had extreme speed mapped to A, so it would just lock on, use extreme speed, lock on, use extreme speed, battle over, lock on, use extreme speed, battle over. And by the time I like finished watching your stream, I had went from like I think like six something to seven. I think I told you I had like 100 and something left at the end.
Yeah.
Um, it was crazy. But that's how everybody's getting their stuff done. If you want this turbo controller, I can definitely send it to you.
I'm lacking.
Cause, because it makes life so much easier.
Yeah,
Shiny
I'm
hunting with the
definitely
turbo
lacking.
controller, it's great.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, all right, I see. So I've been getting slighted. I'm thinking everybody using one of these little bull crap controllers. And I literally I had this controller for so long. The box is up here somewhere, and
Mhm.
I never really used it. But now I knew for a fact I wasn't gonna buy no what they call Joy-Cons. I done dropped it a few times, so I got mad stick drift in the left one, and I plan to get a Switch 2 soon. So I'm not gonna just go spend $70 on a Joy-Con for no reason.
All right, just to go get the Switch too. No, I definitely understand. This was $15. I bought this. I bought this in the same order I bought my dad birthday gift this week,
Yeah.
and it came on his birthday, and I've been using it ever since. And it's a
Does
nice
it have
controller.
weight to it?
It's not heavy,
Right.
but it's not light. Like it's
This
not.
one is
It's
light.
yeah. The wired. What was that? That's a Power A. The wired Power A. I think that's a Power A.
Power
controller,
A.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The wired Power A. Those are very light. This one is a Power A, and it has batteries in it, but it's light.
It still look better than what I got. I'm talking
I
about
like that
it.
one.
It literally feels like it's nothing in here. I never held a controller that feels like it's nothing in it.
Yeah.
I had a better
yeah.
one, but I lost it. It was a Bowser one. It was a little bit better than that, but I just don't know where it is.
Yeah, no. I like that controller though. I've used Power A wireds before. I like their controllers. But I like the way that one looks. I like the Charmander on it.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Because it was Pokemon related. I figured I really only play Pokemon like this. When people say Pokemon machines, this is really a Pokemon machine for real.
Mine too.
And and sometimes I think like I pay all this money to get this. Let me at least try to find something I can play. Like I tried to play Zelda. I don't know what it is. The game looks great. I can watch other people play it and enjoy it. But when I try to play it, I can't enjoy it. I don't know what it is. I think it's me.
No, I definitely get that. I've played Mario Kart kind of out of necessity because that was the only game. And then Mario Kart is a good party game. Like
Yeah, for
anybody, you
sure.
say you want to play some Mario Kart, you whip it out and everybody plays it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I tried Donkey Kong. I haven't beat it, but I wound up saying that I was gonna play it off stream. Just because I wasn't enjoying playing it on stream, in my opinion. I just didn't have fun with it. Um, and then I just waited for Pokemon to come out. And then in the meantime, I replayed Scarlet and Violet, I replayed Let's Go, and I replayed Legends Arceus because I wanted to play Pokemon. And that's what my Switches basically are. If you go look at my catalog, it's all Pokemon. It's a Pokemon device. It's a Pokemon machine.
That's all it really is. Which I ain't complaining. I enjoy Pokemon, so it is what it is. Like I feel like if they was to put Pokemon on different consoles, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much because then it'd probably get watered down and it would lose everything it is.
I definitely would love to see like a Pokemon on like Xbox or PlayStation though, just to see what kind of because the Switch hardware is not as good as like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. So I would love to see what they could do with the like when you do talk about graphics. That's what I would want to see is something on there.
That's and I think that's why they don't do it, because they know if they put it on the Xbox or PlayStation, all right, now we really have to live up to the hype. Because if you come to these consoles and you ain't putting out no good graphics, I don't care how much I enjoy the game. Like, it's no argument I can give, because like you can't say, oh, it's not powerful enough. You really don't have any excuse. But it's Nintendo. Like, it's a handheld. Like, I hope they stay handheld, because I like to be able to play here, get up, go play over there, fake watch TV and be playing.
Fake watch TV. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like having the handheld and you sitting there on like I've done it. I've sat in a cafe. I've done it on a train, on a boat. I was at Disney World one time and I was sitting there. We was going from park to park and I just had my Switch in my hand and I was just chilling because like it's nice having the accessibility of a Nintendo Switch, in my opinion.
For sure.
Uh, um, and that's what I love about Nintendo is that they're always gonna have that handheld that um you can take anywhere. Like the DS was my best friend, and my favorite part about the DS, going places with the DS, was that like um we used to go to Disney a lot, so I would take it to Disney, walk around with it, and then when we're leaving or when I get home, I check my street pass, and I have like 500 people I walk by on my street pass because it's so many people who are also doing the same thing that you're doing. And
Right.
I kind of wish they would do that for the Switch, is that they would give like a street pass feature where you can meet different people all along. So yeah.
That's
Oh.
that's raw. I definitely miss that type of stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know. I gotta start working on my Pokédex too. It's just I caught so many of the same Pokemon. I'm glad that they added to where you can. I don't know if you can delete multiples at once, but I know you can move them at once. So I gotta
You
figure
can
out.
release multiple.
Okay, so I gotta go. I'm like, that's what I'm dreading. I'm dreading to go in there and delete all them Pokemon of the same capture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a yeah. That's gonna be a way. I mean, granted, it's not a lot. I think I only caught like 100 and some Pokemon at this time,
Right.
but it's just I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I just knew it's a Legends game. Let's just chuck Pokeballs, and that was
Right.
my mindset going in.
Right. No, yeah. I definitely say that that's a huge difference between this and Legends Arceus. Is this one, you can definitely tell this one was more battle focused. I did like about Legends Arceus is that you got rewarded for, like, you still get rewarded for catching Pokemon in this game, but you got like level up, you got Pokeballs, um, you got the shiny charm for actually filling out all your Pokemon to 10 stars, plus your shiny odds went up with each thing you completed. It was just really nice, like catching Pokemon in this game. It's like you catch one, okay, I did the text entry, I'm done.
Yeah,
And it's a lot easier to go do that in this type of game instead of like a mainline Pokemon game where it you have to kind of jump through hoops to get some Pokemon. This game is not like, I don't feel like you have to really jump through hoops to get many Pokemon.
no,
Because every Pokemon is pretty much there in the wild area. The only Pokemon I think I really struggled to catch was Audino, and that's just because it wouldn't spawn.
yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
The one that gave me trouble was Delibird.
Delibird, because it kept running from you.
Yeah, and then when I
Mhm.
do catch it, I wouldn't get no higher than the two things, the little 2 points. So he was
Oh,
just keep popping out, keep popping out. By that time, I got a bomber snow coming at me. I got all the little snovas. Everybody's attacking me now. It's crazy.
right, right. No, yeah, definitely. That was. I think I waited. I tried to catch Delibird once, and I was like, I'm gonna just wait to the post game when I'm trying to complete the decks, and um, yeah,
And-
it was cool. I waited for the end game to, like, I made sure Zygarde was the last Pokemon I caught for my decks.
mm.
I thought that was a really cool, like,
All your decks
detail.
is complete.
100%.
Damn, I'm lacking.
Dog, don't base it off me, bro. I get off work and I come home and I play Pokemon. That's
Man,
all I do.
I get off work. We scheduled we scheduled to get off at 5:30. Sometimes I might make it home an hour early. Like, so I might make it home, let's just say anywhere between 4 a.m. to, let's call it 6 a.m.
Mhm.
I come home and I play for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So I do the same thing. It's just not like a long
Right.
stretch of it.
Right.
But
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
like I was just streaming. Like yesterday, I happened to wake up early. So I had an early stream yesterday before I had the late stream. And just some random guy, he even subbed to the channel. He just came in. I guess he didn't have like nobody to trade with, and he was trying to get an Alakazam. He actually said he came in there like, yo, can you trade me? Can you help me train this Kadabra so I can get an Alakazam? I helped him. He stayed, watched the stream just because I helped him get the Alakazam. Even though like I thought he wanted me to just trade him a Kadabra and he'd get what he get. But he wanted to trade his Kadabra so it could evolve, and then he wanted me to trade it back to him. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. Well, I'm like, okay. I helped him, but that's cool. That's cool that we can even do that. Like people willing to ask you, like, yo, help me with this trade.
Yeah.
I almost didn't
I
know
have
what to
seen.
do though, because that was my first time doing it. I forgot that like you had to give out a friend code. It was
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So I had to go find a friend code first, which I knew where it was at. So we did that. And then what else? I tried the Wi-Fi battling thing. Man,
Uh-huh.
that pisses me off so bad. Pisses me off. I was getting jumped the whole time. Like you can be fighting, somebody see y'all health come down, now they want to come hurry up and try to attack you from the side or from the back or something. I'm like,
Earthquake or something.
and then like everybody's bringing in a Feraligatr. I'm bro, like why did I choose this starter? Now I'm regretting choosing Totodile, bro. I should have got Emboar or something, Meganium or something. Like everybody has a Feraligatr. Pisses me
Yeah.
off.
Everybody has a Feraligatr. Everybody has a Feraligatr. Everybody has a Gyarados. Everybody has a Greninja.
I haven't
What's
seen
another one
Greninja
I
yet.
always see?
Garchomp.
I Yesterday I started. We all started with Greninjas.
That's crazy. That's what happened to me.
Everybody's been Garchomp.
3 of us had Feraligatr, and then one guy had a Gyarados. What are we doing? We just look stupid right now. But and I only choose Feraligatr because he got Surf, and Surf you can hit quite a few Pokemon with the Surf.
Yeah. Yeah, that can. Yeah, I see Gyarados, Garchomp. Gyarados and Garchomp are my 2 worst enemies in that mode. And I start bringing Pokemon with Ice type moves because Garchomp you can take down instantly with an Ice Beam.
I tried. I can't do it. I couldn't do
really?
it. I don't know what was wrong with his Garchomp, but his Garchomp was eating Ice Beams.
Them people be having their Pokemon EV trained and everything too. They be treating it like it's real competitive. I'm like, bro, just play the mode. Like,
just
stop
play
being...
it. Like I'm only right. I'm just here just so I can get the Greninja thing. That's the only reason I'm here. Cause I told it's a kid that watched the stream. I get he didn't get the game yet. I guess he's gonna get it for Christmas. So I told him, you know what? I'll get this thing. I don't really care about having a Mega Greninja. I told him, but now I found out you can't trade the Mega Stones.
Yeah.
So he might be cooked anyway. But if you're watching this, I was gonna trade you the stone so you can Mega Evolve, but now they saying you can't trade Mega Stones.
They said it might come back in they said it's gonna come back in later seasons.
Hopefully then.
Yeah, I hope he gets a chance to get it because Greninja, I used Greninja, Mega Greninja took over from my Feraligatr for a long time.
You traded you took out your starter?
I didn't take him out. It's just like I would, if it came down to do I need to use Greninja for this fight or do I need to use Feraligatr for this fight, it came down to Greninja because Greninja's faster. Greninja, them water shurikens gonna hit hard, and Ice Beam or a Night Slash can definitely take out whatever problem I'm having. So, yeah.
I think this game also like introduced like, well, it's okay for you to try different mons you never use. Like I'm noticing. Like if you look at my team, I never in a million years would have thought this the type of team I would have. Like I pretty much have a dragon lineup. Out of nowhere, I became like a dragon trainer.
I saw that. I was like, okay, I see him.
But I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like so now I'm a dragon trainer. Who I have? I have Dragonite, Norvern. Who else do I have? I think Ampharos get the dragon typing when he Mega Evolve, but I took him off the team. Well, I think Feraligatr becomes a dragon too. Yeah, I got all dragons. All dragons. Except for Larry, the camera up.
Larry's a goat, bro.
He is. I need a better electric mon. Ampharos is not hitting hard like that.
It does good early game and then later game it starts to lack. I definitely would recommend like an Electros, Canari's Ace, Canari's Mega. That would be a good one.
It hit hard.
It hits decent. I used one in a playthrough of Scarlet and Violet, and it did its job. It wasn't like a heavy hitter, but it also loses a lot of its credibility in this game because Levitate isn't in this game, so it becomes an electric type. And Electric's only weakness is ground. So then it gets that ground weakness, which kind of, like shakes it up a little bit.
You take that Garchomp going take it out every time. But
because
yeah,
its defenses aren't the highest, but it has some good attack.
yeah, because I was just thinking that the other day, like, because I can use Dragonite. Where I think I gave Dragonite either Thunderbolt or I think it's Thunderbolt. I gave Dragonite. His Thunderbolt hit harder than Ampharos. I'm like, what's going on? I really don't need you on the team, so I took him off for a minute. It's crazy. Yeah. I might try Jolteon to see what he does. Okay. I might try Jolteon.
A fast attacker, fast specialish attacker. Yeah, that'd be good. I would recommend Jolteon. Jolteon's good.
Okay, you shiny hunt. Don't you know the one area where what's that big dragon down there called? Salamence. Like, okay, I'm on that rooftop where the 2 benches are, right? So all I gotta do is keep night and day, and then they should all re-roll, right?
Yeah, they'll all re-roll.
All right,
that's so what I've been doing all my hunts.
Okay, so what about it's a like the little small roof with the ladder? If you go up there and you look across, a Eevee spawns on that next rooftop. You think it'll re-roll him?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. It might, because I found a shiny Eevee over there yesterday, and it's right close to it, and that's where I do 90% of my resets. It might. I don't know for sure. I can do some research and let you know.
I'm hoping, because I want a shiny Vaporeon. Well, okay. I want 2. I want Eevee just to have Eevee shiny, and then I want a shiny Vaporeon. Where you finna go? Huh? So you close that door back. Look. You got a pocket full of change with your dirty ass. Your mama. Alright, now what we talking about? Oh, shiny Vaporeon. That's what I want. Where y'all finna go? Mm-hmm. What? You can't have no makeup though. Alright, then say that. And she just threw me off. What were we talking about?
Shiny Eevee and Vaporeon.
Shiny Eevee and Vaporeon. Yeah, so I just want the shiny Eevee and I want a shiny Vaporeon because I think he's like a pink color. So I wouldn't mind having that. I don't like not Espeon. What's the other girl? What's the other one name? Sylveon.
Oh, Sylveon.
Yeah,
that's my favorite Eevee shiny.
She looked decent shiny. I like the color palette. Umbreon, I kind of like the little blue more than I like the yellow, but that's asking for too many Eevee shinies at that point. And then I think it's only one.
Hunt. If you want it, you can hunt it. That's what my mindset is. If you want it, hunt it.
Yeah, easier said than done though.
Yeah, especially now, easier said than done.
You got the shiny charm now, so it's much easier for you. Me, I think it wasn't 700 times, but it wasn't nowhere near close. But I did it for a nice little grip last night because I wanted the Noivern, and then I didn't notice. Well, I did notice the Fennekin. I'm hoping that turns gray too. I wouldn't mind having that gray Fennekin. So it's a nice little grip of Pokemon there, cause then you can see all of them from that top roof. You can see the bunny down there. You can see the Salamence, and sometimes you can't see the little Bagons or whatever they call. Sometimes you can't see them, but everything else you can see. And then I'll go up top, check the Eevee. But then down the way, it's a Fletchling sometimes, and it's I almost called a Morpeko. Not Morpeko, but the Dene. It's a sometimes it's an Alpha Dene, and sometimes he's regular.
Sometimes you'll also have. I've gotten 2 shiny Weedles, 2 or 3 shiny Weedles. And an Alpha Kakuna is down there in a little courtyard.
Yeah, I seen those. I just don't check them. Cause I wouldn't. I can kind of see the Weedles through the trees, but I really don't got a good angle to see the Kakuna. But if sometimes I might happen to fall down there, or I might just go try to see if I can catch that Eevee. Then I'll run through that way. But I don't know. Hopefully I get lucky and find something, because I tried doing that Phantom or that Trevenant. No luck at all with nothing. I didn't get no luck. Did you get any luck in there? Like with a Pinsir or a Scyther?
Once with a Pinsir. I did one Pinsir phase, and then my next phase was a Phantom, and I want an Alpha Shiny Phantom, but I don't know if I want to sit there and go through that again. So
See,
I'm
you
gonna take
have
a
to.
break from
You're
it.
gonna have to, cause you gotta have both of those. Cause Phantom
Yeah.
look great, but the Trevenant he lose a little bit of the pizzazz.
Uh-huh.
I think you got to do it again to get both of them. You might
Ah,
still go for the shiny living decks.
yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
could.
tough.
I
That's
thought
gonna be
about it.
tough.
It's only 230 compared to like a Scarlet and Violet 400.
Yeah.
So, and then some most of those are like 3 or 4 of the Pokemon are unobtainable shiny. So I might. I don't know.
That's
That's
gonna
a
be
lot of
tough.
work. That's a lot
That's
of
gonna be
work.
tough. And you know what's crazy? I never like when I was streaming last night and I was doing a little shiny hunt. I never went and changed the title to the stream or nothing. But when people would come in, they wouldn't say nothing. They'd see I was shiny hunting, and they would just watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get
Mm-hmm.
it. I don't
Uh-huh.
get it at
That's
all. Like
it's the
people.
anticipation of watching somebody like when I first started getting into the shiny hunting community, I love to go watch people shiny hunt because it was like it's so cool to say you were there when the shiny happened.
Mm,
Like and then like everybody in their chat's reaction and oh my god, you found it, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like one night I got raided when I was streaming on Twitch regularly, and we found a shiny, and everybody just went crazy in the chat. I had got raided. This was like the most people I had had in stream since I first started streaming, and everybody in the chat was just going crazy because I had found a shiny. It's the anticipation of it, and
that's
just knowing
crazy.
you were there when they found it. So
I'm glad it didn't happen to me last night though, because if I would have found that shiny Noibat or any shiny that would have looked decent last night, I probably would have woke everybody up because it was like 4 in the morning. They would have been pissed off.
yeah, but yeah, bro. I I thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
Um, if you, I don't really know anything else. We've had some really good discussions today. Um, but yeah, thank you for coming, bro. I appreciate you being on the channel. I appreciate like just being able to do this with you. It's always fun talking to you about this kind of stuff. If you guys didn't watch the first episode, go to his channel. I'll make sure it's linked down in the description. And you guys go drop a sub on his channel. Um, I also like I haven't had a chance to really talk to y'all like because all my Let's Play videos are like pre-recorded. So I haven't had a chance to talk to y'all personally. I thank everybody for 50 subscribers. I think we're at 55 now, but thank you for 50 subscribers. That's a milestone. Like I appreciate that you guys would even give me the time of day. But yeah, Bug, thank you. If you have anything you want to say?
Nah, appreciate y'all. Glad to be on this channel. I told you that the other day that growth was crazy. You went from like 20 something to 50 something within a couple days. So that's crazy. And
Yeah,
congratulations on that.
thank you, bro. Thank you. I had commented. I don't know if you saw. I didn't see it when you posted it on the stream chat, but I commented on it later, thanking you because like you are a big part of the reason, like just being able wanting to do the collab in the first place. So thank you for that. But yeah, you guys have a blessed one. Be safe and have a good day. Bye.